Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo.
What a nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10.
Now this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that run.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his...
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Now the important point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll use the ground game here. Get some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him?
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the Tar Heels looking to run some tempo here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing second and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. And the back now goes in motion. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football, and you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to...
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now in second and 14. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Ball handed off. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. Here comes the up-tempo offense. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. He's going to take off here. He's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or 2. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The sure hands. It's Thomas. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? On the run, it's Hampton. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Johnson. Makes a quick catch. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. looking downfield. It's Nussmeier. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. An empty backfield on 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looks left and finds his target there. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to throw again. Caught near the goal line. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. And the Tar Heels will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Hands it off on the counter. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run phase, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out at the 8, a crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up first and goal. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they go in front here in the second half. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Solid gain, moves the ball with the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. It's an out route, the catch made. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Well, that one is going to sting. Take the crucial touchdown off the board. They'll be backed up and have to try it again. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Powers through. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Quick throw over the middle. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Tight end goes in motion. Running play called on third and short. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the single back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown Tigers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Championship game, and there is nobody you can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Now it's 2nd down here. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they connect again. That's just been an unstoppable pitch-and-catch combination all game.
This receiver's been making this defense look silly, Chris, the entire game. He has multiple touchdowns so far. It just shows you that whatever the game plan was to slow him down, flat out hasn't worked.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
The North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Looking for his big tight end. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across the 40. At the 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Going for a big play downfield. The pass caught inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And now with no time left in this blowout loss, the PAT, just a formality. And they knock through the PAT, the final play of this loss. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win? And they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the LSU Tigers.